Hey, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us this morning. Aaron Loy here with our lead teaching pastor, Justin Lett. We want to share some encouragement for you as you get your weekend started. I want to share this hymn with you. It's one of my favorites. It's called My Jesus, I Love Thee. My Jesus, I love Thee. I know Thou art mine. For Thee all the follies of sin I resign. My gracious Redeemer, my Savior art Thou. If ever I love Thee, my Jesus is now. If ever I love Thee, my Jesus is now.
Yeah, man, that is good. On that note, through this time that we've been going through, I've had to kind of come back to some verses that I've just held to. They've kind of carried me through, and one of those verses that has sustained me through this time of uncertainty is Isaiah 55. Verses 8 and 9 says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are my ways your ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts." And so I think that there's some natural questions that come out of a hard time. Like, we've been in a hard time, and if you've been at home and you're feeling like, man, I've been suffering, I'm suffering, you're not alone. We have all been going through it. And I think the right question to ask is not, God, why are you allowing all this to happen? Why are we going through all this? The right question is, God, what is it you're trying to teach us in all of this? And I'm in a disciple group with some guys on each week on Wednesday nights, and we're going through a book, and there was an excerpt in this book that I thought was really well written. I have no idea who wrote it, but it was a good reminder, and it took me straight back to this verse that I've been kind of holding to in Isaiah 55, and it says this: "My child, when you are suffering, trust me. Trust me to do what's best for you. I measure things differently than you. I want what's best for your soul, what will give you spiritual rewards in heaven. Man measures what is easiest, what is free from pain, what gives them pleasure. But I measure what will bring you the greatest joy, joy that will last, joy that is based on eternal reward, and joy that comes from knowing me." Solomon wrote it in Proverbs. He said, "In all your ways acknowledge him. Trust the Lord with all your heart. And lean not on your own understanding, but in every way acknowledge him, and he will direct your path." If you're today needing God to direct your steps, needing him to direct your path, or just needing that reminder that when you're uncertain, God is with you in the middle of the storm, and he's carrying you through the suffering, because he says, when you're suffering, you can trust me because I'm doing something. Trust me to do what's best for you. I measure things differently than you do. So I want to encourage you to take the words of Solomon. I want you to encourage you to think on the words of Isaiah today, that his ways aren't ours. And if you're sitting at a road diverged, and your natural tendency, like mine, is to take the path of least resistance, the easiest way out, contemplate that. Ask the Lord, God, what are you trying to do? Where do you want to take me? And what are you trying to reshape in me that I bear more your image than I did before I stood here at this road diverged? So what are you trying to teach me in all this morning?
It's really good. Justin, thank you for sharing that with us. So we get that choice. We get to choose to trust God and follow his ways. And so we encourage you to do that today.
Yeah.
We encourage you just to lean into him. He is faithful and true. And so we want to remind you that we will be online this Sunday, 10 o'clock for Mt Juliet campus, 10:45 for our Two Rivers campus. We hope that you'll join us and worship together. Even though we're not together yet, we're still together. So we love you guys. We hope to see you soon.